Lagos, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome once again to your favorite show on the radio, Travel and Culture with Emmanuel Onwuka. As always on the show, we bring you beautiful, beautiful destinations. We have conversations about destination. But quickly, because we don't have so much time today, very quickly, we're going to go straight up to our song, our introductory song. Remember that you have to call or text me, send me a message immediately and tell me where you think I'll be taking you, the destination I'm taking you to today on the show, okay? Remember that on this show, we take you through different destinations across the globe. It's not limited to Nigeria, it's not limited to Africa. We're global. We're global. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here's the song for today. And I hope it fits exactly as always where I'll be taking you on the show today.
Çaldığın o kalbi yerine koy lütfen. Eğer hislerinden pek emin değilsen, aradığın aşksa en güzelinden, o zaman başka açarım kapıları, hazırım dünden. Çaldığın o kalbi
you saw that the government, people from the government, people from the government were interested. You had the governor of Sinai, you had the minister of tourism and antiquities there, on ground at the event, and you had so many other travel agents from across the world. I met so many people, Ukraine, Russian, Lebanese. There were so many of them. Like you couldn't even network enough. But did you ever anticipate that the event was going to get, the way you saw it?
Honestly, yes. Why? Because we do it since 6 years here in Antalya, the Antalya Tourism Fair, and it's growing each year 100% up. That's why I come of this idea that we can open a new horizon for us. There's a huge potential for all the world, for Africa, tourism sector, for the industry, for the economic side of Africa, for the tourism world. So that's why it was my idea to do that. It was, for me, it was great to see what I imagine, what my dream. That was what made me emotional. And it was this 10 seconds, it was nearly to cry.
Yes, we all saw that. We had to cheer you up, we had to clap just to make sure that you understand that we were there. We felt exactly the same way. I didn't anticipate, even if it was your dream, I didn't anticipate that it was actually going to be that massive. We had so many people, we had so many conversations. I enjoyed, the panel sessions where different ambassadors were there and they were talking about Africa. We had Malawi, we had Burkina Faso, we have Burundi, we have Botswana. There were so many of them, and these people are people in Africa that don't get to they don't get enough of tourism. We have to be honest here. South Africa draws like the bulk of it, followed by Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia. The rest other part of Africa we're still trying to come up. And it brought that sense of what can we do, how can we collaborate to improve things. And I really love the fact that those conversations were there on the table and they addressed them at the event.
But right, I think the industry, the people, the countries, first they must come together, and then they must feel each other, and then they have to dream for each future, and then they have to create. Then they can create together. First step by step, come together, feel together, dream together, and create together. That's my also my idea also for Antalya in Turkey. We have to feel together, then we can change the game. And we built bridge to that, to come together, to feel together, and like I said, to dream and to create together. And after Antalya Tourism Fair, Africa Tourism Forum, it was the second step of our organization from GMT Exhibition Center. ATF will continue to build bridges between countries, between continents.
That's really great. I think a lot of people there, especially during the B2B session, they were anticipating the next line of action, and I would want to hear what's the next line of action, especially as concerns the African Tourism Forum.
The African Tourism Forum will be African Tourism Fair on 19-20 May 2025. Again, Egypt in Sharm.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, during this time, we have some meetings with others also. Maybe we can make the forum format in somewhere else in Africa to come together in Egypt on 19-20 May 2025. It will be each year there, and it will be a huge exhibition. It's also a part of a destination management, destination marketing programs. That's another way to say that, what we do. And so before Africa, we are doing ATF like Antalya Tourism Fair and Africa Tourism Fair.
Mm.
The Antalya Tourism Fair will be over here in Antalya on 23, 24, 25 of October.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the first step for us. And that's the first target in the program. And then the second, we will make, like I said, the Africa Tourism Fair in Egypt, in Sharm on 1920.
That's very great. When I got back, I got a lot of requests. I got when I posted videos from the event, and we made a lot of noise about it on the radio. I got a lot of requests asking me about the next time it was going to happen, because people were able to see that it was going on. We have about 7 travel agents here in Nigeria that were very, very interested, in attending. And I'm telling them, okay, next year is going to happen again. You have to put yourself together and make sure that you're there next year, because that is actually what we want to see. But when we talk about Antalya, does it involve Africa as well, or it is focused on that side of the world?
Africa, Antalya, it's we started before 6 years. That's why it's more huge. It's on 35,000 square meters.
Wow.
Yeah, and we have nearly 30,000 visits, only professional. It's 3 days this year. Since this year it was 2 days. On 24 we will make it 3 days, only for professionals. And the focus is tourism, the resort tourism, hill tourism, sport tourism, golf tourism, mice tourism. Each kind of tourism style will be there with the players of this part of tourism. Of course, the main part, it will be resort tourism, but the companies who will be with us are the most important companies in the world who sell resort tourism, who sell mass tourism. And then the alternative tourism styles, like sport, like safari, like health, like technology. Yeah, like travel technology. That's why we develop us each year. It's growing up, and we start in 2009 with 5,000 square meters. Yeah, in the 6 years, also in the pandemic, we don't stop. We continue to give to the sector, to the industry, energy to build the synergy in the industry, and we have success. And so we grow up each year 100%, 120% each year. From 2019, we come from 4,000 square meter to 35,000 square meter. It's amazing. That's why also we will have a part for Africa tourism in Antalya. That's also the idea, to come in Africa, in Egypt, and in Turkey, Antalya, together each 6 months.
Wow.
In October in Antalya, in May in Egypt, in Sharm el-Sheikh. So we can change, we can lead the sector. That's the target.
That's really great, especially for a lot of countries, especially for a lot of tourism professionals here in Africa that wants to scale up, because one of the challenges is scaling up, and this is like a very, very great opportunity that I feel like a lot of professionals here can take advantage of. And we hope to partner with you more, to be able to bring all of this to Africans, to West Africa, to Nigerians. Just like we said during the event, Nigerians love to travel. We love to experience food, culture, different things. We love all of this. And
you are the first Nigerian who I know, and I can say you like it.
Thank you, Sir Chuk. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much for making out time to be able to join us and tell us about these possibilities and these opportunities. And thank you for partnering with us to be able to bring showcase Africa to the world. Hopefully, in October we'll be meeting again at the Antalya. Hopefully,
we are waiting for you. But in Antalya, I want that you make also from their live sharing. Okay,
that is fine.
Yeah.
That is fine. We can work all of that details out. But thank you so much. Thank you so much, Cedric, for joining, for being a part of the program, and thank you for what you're doing. Especially for tourism in Africa and for the world at large. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And don't forget, we will be together and keep in touch. Okay.
Sure. We'll keep in touch. Touch. Thank you so much, Lagos. That is our show for today. It's very great to talk to professionals about tourism, because truly, tourism is growing. It's a sector that is exploding right now. Just like we had technology explode, like tech is literally everywhere. That is how tourism is moving. And you don't just have to travel. Remember that there are countless opportunities. We've said this over and over on the show. There are countless opportunities for you to take advantage of. You can come into the travel industry. There's so many things for you to do in the travel sector. And this is one of the opportunities Nigeria Info is in partnership with, to make sure that comes to you, to make sure all of those valuable information comes to you, and we reach the credible professionals to bring them down to Nigeria and bring them down to your ears. But thank you so much for being a part of the program today. Thank you so much, Sheku Miral, for being a part of the program all the way from Turkey. Thank you so much for being a part of the program. Lagos, thank you. Today on the show, yes, a lot of people won. A lot of people won on the show. So today, unfortunately, we're not giving any prizes, unfortunately. But trust me, we're coming back next week and we're going to be giving out prizes. This one, we were sort of in a rush and so we're going to do it next week, okay? But don't stop. Keep listening here. 10:30 every Saturday. My name is Emmanuel Onwuka. You can follow me on Instagram, EMMA_ONWUKA. And don't forget to follow ATF Egypt as well. If you're a professional, a tourism professional, follow ATF Egypt as well to get all of those details, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Have a wonderful weekend.
.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.